Hello everyone. So Resident Evil 3 just randomly out of nowhere dropped for Mac and iPhone and iPad. Thank you, Capcom. I've been wondering if this game would come to Apple, and here it is. So in this video, we're going to be having a look at the game running on 6 different Apple devices, okay? I'm really excited for this. So our first Mac to look at is my 14-inch MacBook Pro with M3 Max. So here we are on the main menu. And I'm running the game at 4K, native, no metal effects. And I'm running the game at max graphics, as high as I could get it. And as you can see, it says it's using upwards of 12.63 gigabyte of graphics memory, which is no problem because this thing has way above that. So I'm going to test 2 saves for this game. The first one is a bit early on in the game, where we can just fight some zombies. So I'll come back. I'll go over this way first. So right now we're getting about 60 FPS. With that explosion, it's going down to about 50. But I'm really happy with this performance. But do keep in mind, this game is pretty old, and it is the same engine as Resident Evil 2 and all the other RE games, and this engine is incredibly well optimized for Apple devices. I'm gonna bring out my shotgun. Assault rifle. Just shoot that. So many zombies. Good thing I've got infinite ammo on. Okay, so now we're getting a bit below 60 FPS. It's still okay. We're running at native. Oh, you're alive. We're running at native 4K here. So let's try this scene again, but with metal effects on quality. Okay. All right, let's go back. Okay, we're getting inside here. It's a pretty good frame rate out here. It's going down to the low 70s. What happens when we explode this? Goes down to about 70 FPS. It's Nemesis! Let's run away! Now if I run down here, well, come on. Come on. I'll shoot this. God, he's so scary. I've finished this game like over 5 times. Ah! I finished this game like over 5 times, but he's still scary. Oh my god. It's just... it's so scary. Alright, let's exploit this. Okay, down to about 45 FPS. It is worth noting that the device is probably throttling. Oh. Oh, jeez. Did I get him? Oh, I got him. Usually he drops a package. Supply crate. He's coming back alive. Okay, this is now 1440p max graphics with metal effects off. Let's see what type of results we're getting. So, about 70 plus FPS. Ah. Okay, I am going to enable metal effects quality. Nice, look at that. Turn VSync off. Where is VSync? Oh, it's off. Oh no, there it go. Okay, so we're getting about 120, 130 FPS. It's not bad. Do this explosion. Drops down to about 112 FPS. Okay, yeah, so that's M3 Max. It runs very well here, but this is not the most demanding game these days anyways. Okay, so we're now on my Mac Mini with M4 and 16 gig of RAM. I'm playing the game at 1080p and max graphics with metal effects off. Now you will notice under graphics memory, it's saying that the usage is too high. However, it doesn't actually seem to be too much of an issue as the game runs pretty well. You will see that we actually need to use metal effects for better performance, but for running the game at native 1080p and max graphics, I mean, this is pretty cool. I'll be back for you, buddy. I'll be back to kill you. Just wait up. So, go this way. The game looks fantastic, even at 1080p, but it can go below 60 frames. Like during that, but like, who cares? Take this! I'm a terrible shot. I'm a terrible shot. So yes, it is going below 60 frames. Let's load this scene up again, but with metal effects on quality. Where are we? Yeah. And now we're getting about 80 FPS. The image quality is a bit worse with metal effects, obviously. The issues with the hair isn't as noticeable as RE4 and RE2 with metal effects on. Okay, here comes big boy Nemesis. There you are. You can't scare me, dude. Oh, it's not this time. No, come on. Oh, there we go. He's dead. But you'll be back, won't you? You always come back. Yep, he's coming back. Oh, you can scare me, dude. You can. There he comes. He'll run away. The door. No. Let me go. Get through the door, Jill. Oh, yes, you can come through here too. Oh, please. Okay, watch this. Oh no! Gosh. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the game to balanced preset and put metal effects to quality. I want to see if we can push like 100 FPS for this game on Mac Mini with M4. Balanced. I hate how it always changes it to windowed mode. when you change the preset. We'll put that to 120. Turn motion blur off. Okay, let's try this. See what we get. Okay, 120 right now, but when we go outside, it will drop. It's pretty good. That's good. Didn't drop below 100. Good. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results here. The M4 Mac Mini is a pretty powerful device. I absolutely love this machine. Like, it is basically what I recommend, or if you want to play games on Mac, I recommend this machine. It's incredible value for money. Here we are on my M4 iPad Pro with 16 gig of RAM. Now, it is worth noting the in-game graphics for the mobile version of RE3 is a bit different compared to Mac. You have some presets that we can work with. We're going to try out high quality, which, as it says, prioritizes both frame rate and image quality. It provides up to 60 FPS as well. So I'm going to choose that. And I'm also going to turn metal effects off and play at 1600 by 1102. And I'm going to turn motion blur off and keep those on. And we will load up this save. So it is all good at first, but if we go outside, it does drop below 60 FPS sometimes, but it's still doing pretty well. What about if we exploit this? Then it drops a bit below into the low 40s. Let's go back this way and explode this thing. Move out the way. So there we go, it's dropping below 60. I still think it's freaking incredible that a game like this is running on something that is so thin. What we can do is we'll load this scene again and we'll enable metal effects quality. This provides a locked 60 FPS. At this mode, okay, let's see. Yeah, see, lock 60. Even when I shoot this, that's pretty good. You could try playing at 1920 by 1324 as well. This does okay. If I load this scene again, sometimes it can drop below 60. Yeah, it's fine. But if we turn metal effects off, it's quite a bit worse. Yeah. Get out of my way. So let's enable metal effects quality again. No, Nemesis. We don't like you being naughty, okay? We can have a cuddle later, okay? We can cuddle later. I don't want to cuddle right now. Let's see if the frame rate drops when I shoot this. Oh, there we go. So there are some frame pacing issues playing this way. But I don't think the average person's going to notice. Stop blocking! Not that time. Now I'm going to show you is another good way to play this game. Prioritize graphics. This preset on iPhone and iPad targets 30 FPS. But I can then put the resolution up to, I think that's native resolution. And then I can put metal effects to quality. So this isn't native resolution, but it still looks really good. Let's see. So I'll load up the save again. If we have metal effects on quality, it just provides very good frame pacing. In a second, I'll show you it with it off. See? Now I'll turn it off. And it's a bit mixed. See? So it's better to enable metal effects, or you could probably play at a lower resolution. Come on! And the device is only using about 4 gig of RAM. At these settings, which is fine because this thing is 16 gig of RAM. Yeah, that was the M4 iPad Pro. It obviously runs a bit worse than the M4 Mac Mini, but do remember the hardware is dramatically different, so that's to be expected. But for a device that is so thin, it is running the game pretty well. Okay, I've booted up the game very quickly on my M3 iPad Air. This is the 13-inch model. It is performing quite a bit worse than the M4 iPad Pro. There are a few reasons why this is probably happening. First, it's rendering at a significantly higher render resolution. And this device only just came out, but yeah. If we put metal effects to... I'm also using a PS4 controller with this game. All the other ones I was using a PS5. But for some reason, X isn't working. So I have to use the touchscreen to navigate the menu. Don't know why it's doing that. That should hopefully provide 60. Yeah, that's closer to 60. What are you doing, zombie? I'm over here. Dumb bum. Yeah. Moving on, I've booted up the game on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, which has the A18 Pro GPU. And first want to show you guys the game running at Prioritize Performance preset. The game doesn't run incredibly well on iPhone, but still for a AAA game, it's still pretty cool that it's running this well to begin with. But keep in mind, this is without metal effects, and we can't hit 60 FPS at 720p. There's some frame pacing issues going on, which is a bit unfortunate. But this is the same as RE2. If you go back and look at my videos, it can't hit 60 FPS at native 720p prioritized performance preset. Explosion! Ouch. Did that hurt? So let's load this scene again, guys, and let's put metal effects to quality. Just where is it? Yeah, metal effects, quality, and this should provide. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's just because I've written notes what settings to show on a piece of paper. So this is still 720p, prioritized performance, and this should now provide a lock 60. I can't confirm, I can't say it's going to provide that all the time. This is just a small demo of the game running on the phone, but at the moment it is providing a lock 60. Which is a lot nicer than running the game without metal effects and the frame pacing being all over the place. Still not completely perfect, but it's almost there. Alright. We are going to now have a bit of a cuddle with Nemesis. Where is he? Come here, let's have a bit of a cuddle. Come on, cuddle me. Cuddle. That's not a cuddle. That's not a cuddle. It's not a cuddle at all. Come on. Let me zap ya. Let me zap ya. Okay. Good night. See you soon. Nope. Not today, zombie. He's coming back. Those footsteps are so scary. Let's see if the frame rate goes down when I explode this. Yep. So what's also happening is the phone is throttling. If I touch it, it's a bit hot, and that is one of the reasons why it is unable to maintain 60, and also the chip isn't powerful enough in some circumstances. But again, it's doing remarkably well for a frickin' phone. You're dead. Prioritized graphics preset, which I've said before, targets a 30 FPS cap, but higher visual settings. And then I can put the resolution up to 1950 by 900. And then I put metal effects to quality. So it's not native 900p, but it still looks pretty good. And since we're playing on a phone, which has a pretty small display, it's, in my opinion, it's hard to notice metal effects. Okay. So we're getting really good frame pacing right now. And we're using about upwards of 3.6 gig of RAM, which is really good as well on a phone. Because this phone has only 8 gig of RAM. So we want to make sure that the game isn't using too high or crashes might occur. We're also not getting any red values in the HUD. Oh, there we go. We're not getting many red values in the HUD, should I say. Hello. Grenade. And then explosion. Yeah. This is... It's going to be up to personal opinion on whether or not if the game is playable for you like this. I prefer playing the game at 60 FPS because I find it's a bit more difficult to get like headshots, even though I'm not very good to begin with at getting headshots. But some of you might enjoy playing the game this way if you have this phone. Almost dumbstruck. And so our last device to look at is my iPhone 15 Pro. I just want to very quickly, see how this game goes at prioritized performance 720p compared to my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, keep in mind, this is not the Max model of the 15 Pro. This is just the 15 Pro. The names get confusing. So we'll load up, save, 7. It is pretty obvious before we even get into this that it's going to run a little bit worse. Because, obviously, this is a weaker chip. But again, I still think it's really cool that it's working this well. But... the RE engine is very well optimized for Apple devices. Grenade. Oh, come on. Alright, let's put metal effects on quality. See if this provides 60. I'm thinking it won't provide locked. Oh, come on, Stuart. I'm usually really good. I'm usually much better at dodging in this game. I have finished this game like more than 5 times on my PS5. But, yeah, it's not providing 60. So on this phone, I would probably recommend... I'm probably going to die. I'd probably recommend playing at balanced or prioritized graphics for 30 FPS. Come on. I'm sorry, okay, guys? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. That's, the game runs how it runs here. You can't expect miracles. But look, that was Resident Evil 3 across a broad range of Apple devices. I think I looked at 6. As we can expect, the game runs pretty well on everything. It is a pretty old game now. When was it released? I don't know. Let me look it up. It was released in 2020, so it's going up there of 5 years old now. And it ran pretty well on PS4 and Xbox One. So, yeah. I'm really happy that Capcom have brought all of the modern Resident Evil games to Apple. I think that's really cool. I don't know why it took them so long to port RE3, but it is really good that it's here. I'm also hoping that they are considering bringing some other games outside of the RE franchise. That would be really cool. Now that they have experience working with Apple, maybe they might be considering some other games. I don't know. That'd be really cool, man. That would be really cool. That's all I have to say. Let me know in the comments what you think of this port. We've got a lot going on now. We've got Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out tomorrow. Then we've got Control coming out, I think, the week after. It's a busy month. See ya.